It's time to start looking and diving into the SEC tiebreakers. Well, you have the potential for more craziness. I'm going to throw out a couple scenarios for Conrad and his Alabama Crimson Tide. Let's say Bama beats Oklahoma, but you lose to Auburn. But if the rest of the chalk holds, and that chalk, as of right now, according to Vegas folks, would be Texas would be favored against Texas A&M. So keep that in mind. Bama beats Oklahoma, but they lose in the Iron Bowl. Rest of the chalk holds includes Texas beating Texas A&M. Georgia is number 1 with a 7-1 record, above Alabama, Ole Miss, and Texas A&M because you've got a 4-way 7-1 record between Georgia, Alabama, Ole Miss, Texas A&M. So then the tiebreakers goes to your conference opponent win percentage, which for Georgia would be 500. Bama would finish number 2. So that means Bama and Georgia would play in the SEC championship game because Alabama's opponent average would be 484. Other scenario, let's say Bama loses to Oklahoma, but they beat Auburn. Rest of the chalk holds, including Texas A&M, losing at Texas. Bama would be number 1. Their winning percentage would still be 484. Georgia would be number 2. Their opponent's record would be 484, but Bama would get the tiebreaker because of the fact that they beat them head-to-head. Ole Miss would be 3, and Texas A&M would be 4.
I guess in the most layman term possible, obviously both of these things would have to happen. But let's say this weekend, Alabama beats Oklahoma, Georgia beats Texas. At that point, you're good from what I understand, if you're Alabama.
Based on the scenarios that I've looked over, if Alabama beats Oklahoma,
you're good.
You're
good.
Yeah. I mean, they're in great shape, not only getting to the SEC championship game, but looking at the percentages. If the Tide beats Oklahoma, but let's say they lose to Auburn. Now, I know I've laid out this scenario, which that would be problematic for them to play in the SEC championship game, but according to ESPN's playoff predictor, Bama would still have a 97% chance, even if you lose to Auburn, but you beat Oklahoma, of going to the college football playoff.
Yeah, you're going to be 10-2.
So
you're fine.
If you beat Oklahoma, you're in the college football playoff.
Correct.